young boy. She said she like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna.
Before the video starts, if you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to muteamgo.com and use code MILLS at checkout for 5% off your order. Yo, what's going on, GOATs? It's the GOAT, Golden Mills here, man, back with another Madden video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. On the road to 10,000 subscribers, trying to grind it out for the end of the year, try to hit 10,000 before the new year. But as you can see in this video, we do have a gun bunch tied in scheme. Now I did say 65 likes on the last video and it did surpass that, so thank y'all for all the love on that video. So today I'm gonna show you gun bunch tied in. Now the first play, inside switch. Now for triangle you want Z X spot, and for R1 PA boot over, L1 curl flat corner. So I'm gonna show you against cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, and man-to-man coverage, how to dot up each thing. Now I did make an old video on this, but this is more updated with new schemes and new plays that you could add in. Now what I'm gonna do for concept, I'm gonna go to a cover 4, a random cover 4 drop show 2, cover 4 drop out a big, I sum out a big down 146. Now what you always want, you want your bunch on the wide side of the field, so it's gonna look something like this, so you could have more room to operate on that left side for the especially for this first play, curl flat corner. Now the first way you want to set this up, all you want to do is streak X and motion over triangle and put triangle on a slant just like this. Now this is the first one. Now you have 2 flat reads that you can make. R1 first flat read, obviously if it's not there, don't force it, but that's your first flat read, R1. And your second flat read is circle. So circle your second, but then you have a read between triangle and square in the middle of the field. And for some reason my Madden does say it's suspended, but it's not really suspended. I don't know why it says that. So once again, inside switch, first setup, streak X, motion over triangle, put them on a slant. Now you have 2 flat reads and you have square that you can read. That post route will be open. Watch the post. Did get a throw out of a sack right there, but it's all good. Y'all seen it was open. So now the next setup, all you want to do for inside switch is put R1 on a wheel route, put triangle on a hitch, and motion out square. I accidentally quick snapped it right there, but you have a read between X and the running back, and you also have a read on the left side of the field between the hitch and the flat route. So once again, all you want to do, inside switch, next setup, R1 on a wheel, triangle on a hitch, and motion out square just like this. Now watch the hitch open. If the hitch not open, then you should have the post over top, and that was a terrible throw. I mean, a terrible throw by Russell Wilson. I'm gonna do it one more time though. Inside switch, R1 on a wheel, triangle on a hitch, motion out square. See, that post is gonna be wide open in the middle of the field, and if the post isn't open, then triangle should be open or the flat route. So that's inside switch. Now X spot, very glitchy play. First way you want to set this up is streak square, put X on the in route, smart route the in route by pressing X, then R1. Smart routed it to make it deeper and put R1 on a wheel route. First read you have is the flat, because that streak is gonna push back the zones on that right side of the field on this play, so that flat should be way more open than it usually is gonna be. So once again, streak square, X on the in route, R1 on the wheel, just like this. First read, circle. Next read is triangle, but obviously right here they're not playing hard flats. They're playing back a little bit. So I'm gonna have the check down every time. The game, obviously, you're not gonna have the check down every time because they're gonna make adjustments to guard that. And when they guard that, then you can just hit triangle. And if all that is covered, then you do have a backside in route that's very glitchy, body tied in. So once again, X spot, streak square, R1 on a wheel route, deep in route by X. Now watch X get open right there, because everything's gonna back up because of the corner route and the streak. Then you should hit X right over the middle of the field. Now X spot, the next setup, all you want to do is streak square, motion over circle just like this, streak X, R1 on a wheel, and motion over, I motioned over the wrong dude, motion over triangle. That post by triangle is very glitchy. Now there's the 2 things you can do with square. You can put him on a streak to clear out the zones, or you can put him on a flat to make a nice read. So I'm gonna put him on a flat right here. So this is how it's gonna look. Now you have square, circle. Just hit square on the flats. Once again, this D-line practice mode sheds are just insane. So once again, X spot, just like this. X on a streak. This is the next setup that you can do for this motion over. And you have a read between circle and R1, low bar circle all day long, or you can hit R1. And if the user decides to go with that, then you should have triangle across the middle of the field, screaming open, streak X, just like this. Nice little read, triangle. I prefer your best route runner right there. As you can see, you could scramble across, and then that post will be open because no zone will play that. So the next play now is curl flat corner. Now curl flat corner is very, very similar, but this is mainly a cover 2 beater, so I'm gonna save this for cover 2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to PA boot over. Now this is by far the best play in the formation. Now people really could run this play all game and win the game. That's how overpowered this play is. Now the first way people like to set it up, and this is really the money play, all they do is put X on the delay fade. I know that sounds funny because it's too easy, but putting X on the delay fade, this might be the glitchiest play in all of Madden. Now all you want to do is roll out. Now for some reason this triangle route, it gets below or above any cloud flat that you put your zone drops to for some reason. And now the user will be going with circle, and when he goes with that, all you want to do is release X, and it should be an easy completion. Now the crazy part about that play is that it might be better on the short side of the field, just this play, because you do have more time to run across the field. So PA boot over, streak, delay fade X, just like this. Now you can run all the way over. Now watch triangle just get right below the zone. You could low bar that if you have gunslinger, but obviously Russell Wilson doesn't have gunslinger. So once again, roll out. Circle's the first read. Circle sometimes doesn't even get played at all. Next read is triangle. Then the next read is the delay fade. So this probably is the glitchiest play in the whole game. Delay fade. Delay fade gets you an easy 10-15 yards. So now the next setup against cover 4, PA boot over. All you want to do is motion over circle and put him on a slant just like this. Now this eye is going to look right here. Now you have a read between the slant and the crosser. Right here I had the crosser, so I'm going to hit the crosser for easy completion. But sometimes you will have the slant, so I'm going to show that to y'all one more time. PA boot over. Circle on a slant, X on a streak, block the running back. Or you could just put circle on the drag. It all depends if they're playing hard flats or if they're dropping their zones back, you can hit a drag. So now I'm gonna show you against cover 3. Now there's a lot of one play touchdowns, so I'm gonna show you against cover 3, cover 2, then man coverage. The play I will show you against cover 3 is X spot. Now X spot against cover 3 is just a complete one play touchdown. Now all you wanna do is streak square. Same setup from the last time. Put X on the in route, R1 on the wheel route, and smart route X. Now double team the dude all the way at the left side, because that's the side you will be rolling out on. Now watch square. Right when that cornerback drops to play that corner route, just lob square and hit him with an easy touchdown. Now that's where I do recommend your fastest dude. I recommend your fastest dude on the outside, best route runner in the middle, and decent receiver at the circle position. So it's gonna just look just like this. That corner route is gonna get pulled down, and you wanna lead pad that. See, that was a terrible lead pad, but you wanna lead pad that towards the sideline, and you don't want to be on the run while throwing it. Because I was just on the run, and as you can see, it was a terrible throw. So once again, double team the end. Don't throw this on the run. Set up, lead pad this towards the sideline, and if you have your fastest receiver right there, there's no way an inside third can play that at all. So now, the next play against cover 3, curl flat corner. Now curl flat corner against cover 3 is very, very glitchy. All you want to do is put R1 on a wheel route and smart route X, just like this. Now that hitch will always get open for some reason. As you can see right here, that hitch by square is just very, very glitchy in curl flat corner. So I'm gonna show that to you one more time. Curl flat corner, X on a smart route, R1 on a wheel, just like this. Flat will even be open, but mainly square is the read you're looking for. So once again, curl flat corner against cover 3. Now another thing you can even do is put X on a curl route just like this and R1 on a wheel. You might even have X in the middle of the field, wide open right there. Lead pass that to the right, low ball that, possession catch it. It should be a completion all the time. Now inside switch against cover 3, it's really the same setups as it was against cover 4. Put R1 on a wheel route, triangle on a hitch, motion out square. Now you have a read between circle and triangle. As you can see, triangle is going to be the one open right here. So now you have 2 different hitch routes that you can just cook up against cover 3. Now, all you want to do for PA boot over, now they also do have a 1-play touchdown out of this, out of cover 3. You could just block X, wait for triangle. Now it's either going to be triangle or square. Okay, now PA boot over against cover 3 also is a 1-play touchdown. Now all you want to do is block X, motion over triangle, and put triangle on an out route and smart route the out route just like this. So it's gonna look just like this. Now you should have square over the top, because see that out route will pull down that third, and look how open this is. Probably the best 1-play touchdown against cover 3 in the whole game. As you can see, that third was just lost. Like Alexander was just lost the whole time. I can't explain that. I really can't. Block X, block R1, motion over triangle or circle. It really don't matter, but I prefer triangle because circle's on that drag, and I like this to keep the drag sometimes. So once again, put triangle on that smart route, out route, and as you can see, nobody is there. Even thought of a sack still got it there. That's how wide open it was. So there's just an easy touchdown against cover 3. Now this play stock is very good. PA boot over with the delay fade is also very good against cover 3. Now the first read, of course, is circle. Second read, triangle. So it's like almost everything is open against cover 3. So cover 3 against this formation really is dead. Cover 3 versus this formation really is dead. Once again, put X on the delay fade. Just running stock. Now watch how open circle is. Circle is open. Triangle is open. Now you can just put that delay fade by X and didn't have time to throw it there, but the delay fade was getting open. So now I'm gonna show you against cover 2. Then I'm gonna show you man coverage. Okay, so now cover 2. People like to run cover 2, but cover 2 will also get exposed by this formation. Now PA boot over is the first play I want to show you against cover 2. All you want to do is put X on the delay fade and motion over triangle and keep that same route. Now keeping that route is going to open up square wide open in the middle of the field. So just wait on it. As you can see, square is just wide open. I don't think Russell Wilson has the throw power though, but I will show you that one more time. PA boot over. Now probably what's going to be smart is to put this on the short side of the field. Put the bunch on the short side of the field, so when you motion over triangle, it just leaves way more space. So just like this, circle on a flat. Now this is all or nothing right here. You're looking for it in the middle of the field. As you can see, it's just so wide open, but I keep getting thrown out of a sacks. But I'm gonna try to show that to you one more time against cover 2. Just how to open up the middle of the field. Motion over triangle, X on the delay fade block R1. Circle on a flat just like this. Now watch that deep half. He's gonna go right to triangle, and that's when you just want to let it go in the middle of the field for an easy completion. Now that was a horrible pass lead. What you want to do, you want to pass lead that up. So I'm gonna try to show that to you one more time, how to perfectly pass lead that up the field. You do not want to throw that towards that deep blue, because he could play that if he does click on. But if you throw it in the middle of the field, I don't think he's gonna have a chance at all. Just can't get it to work. Just can't get it to work, because them D-line shares in practice mode is crazy. So hopefully I get it to work right here. If not, we are gonna move on to the next setup against cover 2. But hopefully it does work right here. Yep, this exactly how you want it. That's exactly where you want to pass lead, how you want to do it, and that's why you always want your fastest receiver at that spot to bomb cover 2 and to bomb cover 3, and you also do have man beaters. Now curl flat corner against cover 2. What you want the bunch on the wide side of the field for this. And curl flat corner, probably the best cover 2 beater in the game. All you want to do is put square on a flat, circle on the street, X on the in route, smart route the in route by pressing R1 and putting R1 on a wheel route. Now watch triangle against cover 2 is like, it's not even fair. Just throws off a sack all crazy, but as you can see, triangle is wide open. I would show that to you one more time. Curl flat corner, square on a flat, circle on the street, X on the in route, smart route the in route, and R1 on a hitch. Well, R1 on a wheel route, that's what I meant. As you can see, easy dot. Now that's how you just destroy cover 2. That flat route will pull down that zone, and it should be wide open. Now PA boot over. I just showed y'all that against cover 2. Now X spot is the next play. All you want to do is streak square just like this, slant circle, and streak X. This is the setup right here. Now motion over triangle just like this. Now all you want to do is make a read between circle. As you can see, circle is the read right here, circle and triangle and R1. Now if circle was covered, then R1 will be open out the backfield, so just keep that in mind. X spot, streak square, slant circle, streak X just like this. Now watch triangle across the middle of the field. Throw that for an easy completion. Should be enough to move them sticks. Now I will show you man coverage, then that will be the end of the video. Probably one of the easiest formations to dot up, especially out of this. Now this is the best man beater in my opinion. Now what you want is always your best route runner at triangle, so you can get a lot of more separation. So what you want to do for this is put square on a flat, circle on a slant, streak X, and block the running back. Now this is my man beater. Now it's just gonna be an easy read between triangle and circle. That's all it is, an easy read between triangle and circle. See right here, David Moore is cooking Alexander on that route, and Alexander has great abilities, and he's probably one of the best corners in the game. So that just shows you how open that route is gonna develop. It's just gonna be a read between triangle and the slant. So as you can see right here, I'm gonna just hit the slant for a nice little completion. So now the next man beater is PA boot over. Now all you want to do is block X, block R1, motion over circle, and put him on a slant just like this. Now that slant will get cooked. Now look, Alexander is activated and everything, and he's still not able to guard that slant. So that's just how good that motion slant is against any cornerback in the game. It don't matter what receiver you have, he's gonna get open. So once again, circle on a slant, block X, block R1. Next read is the crosser. Crossers destroy man coverage this year. As you can see, crosser route is wide open. So they're gonna have trouble guarding that crosser and that slant. And from the last play, you have a slant going to that side. So it's just gonna mess up their zone drops. And sometimes if they do not have a middle third, right now they do have a middle third, but if they don't, then you could just motion out square and throw square for a one-play touchdown. But as you can see, they have a third in the middle of the field. So I'm gonna just hit triangle. Once again, down the sideline. What I'll show you against man coverage is inside switch. Now inside switch, all you want to do is streak X, motion over triangle, put him on a slant just like this. Now this will absolutely destroy man coverage. First read is the running back. For some reason they get mixed up right there a lot of the time, so the running back will be open. So once again, inside switch, motion over triangle, put him on a slant, and put X on a streak. Now you just have a read between the post and the slant for an easy read. So that will be the end of the video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button, and I'm out, goats.